Thank you all for joining the Pen Pal project. Sorry I haven't been able to touch base with all of you, but if you have any questions, just let me know and we can also arrange a meeting. We had a lot more people volunteered than I originally thought, which is kind of nice for you all because that means right now you will each have about 1 to 2 Chinese students each. So we will be doing one chat instead of two group chats, which I had briefly mentioned was a possibility. That means you'll only have to chat 30 minutes a week, but you will still be eligible for the waiver, as I had said in the email, because we initially wanted you to do 1 hour, but because we had so many volunteers, it will just be a 30-minute session, which is kind of nice because you'll be able to get more experience and more one-on-one time with the Chinese students that you do talk to. We are currently still waiting for the Chinese students to take the survey. They had to actually go through a selection process to be eligible for it. So that was kind of delayed on their end. So we are still waiting for to get times back from them. If that delays our start time and we are not able to start next Monday, I will let you know. Again, if that's the case, that won't affect your ability to get the fee waiver for the study abroad scholarship. That's because that was a problem on our end. So you won't have to make up that week if we end up starting the first week of April opposed to next week. But you will get an email from me if that ends up being the case. If you have not added me on WeChat, I do ask that you do so. We have that link on the bottom here if you want to see it. So it's this right here, WeChat K Farley 287. I did put a friend request in for most of you. Some of them, and I have contacted you if this was the case. I was having issues adding you for whatever reason. And I know someone else had an issue with WeChat not even letting you join WeChat. So if you're in that position, hang tight and I'll be reaching out to you soon. But if you did not receive a friend request from me, please let me know because you should have. Um, and if you have received it, please also accept it. For the chats, just as a friendly reminder, because I didn't get to talk to all of you in person, we do encourage you to do a mix of chats through text message, and also there is a video record option like there is on Facebook IM or any other thing. I understand that some people are going to be uncomfortable with that, but we are pushing a mix of the two just so that they get more experience with also um, not only just writing in English, but also kind of talking face to face in English. I do have some prompts for you, and I'll switch screens so you can see that. They're going to be very basic, like you would see in any intro English course. So they're probably even more basic than they need to be honest with you. I did that on purpose, though, just in case there are some students that seem to be struggling with English more than others, because I was told that while they do know English pretty well, some of them may struggle a bit more with English. So I kept them basic. You don't have to follow these prompts. As I've also mentioned before, but these are just going to be very general prompts that you'll see in any intro language course, such as introducing yourself the first day. We are asking that you do mention just basic introductory stuff the first day, like do you live on campus? What is life like at SVSU? And then asking them kind of the same, like are they living on campus or not? What is it like in their community? Very basic stuff like that. As you can see here, and you will also be getting this in the same email as this video link. The other prompts are just food, which is always a fun one, seasonal activities, recreational activities and hobbies, and plans for the future. Note in the future one right here that it is not mandatory to continue chatting into the summer. I'm leaving that up to you though, because I know that some people have done stuff like this in the past and they ended up really liking the person they were talking to. So, by all means, of course, if that's the case, please continue talking. It would be outside of the program though, because we can't offer an additional waiver. So, just be aware of that. If you decide that you can no longer do the program for whatever reason, or if your situation has changed, things come up, Just let me know by this Friday, so March 22nd, by the end of the day. So I won't schedule you to do rechats. It's not a big deal. Things happen. So just let me know if you're in that situation. When chats do start, you will be getting an email from me again with the Google chart I initially sent out to you all. This will be updated with your names and IDs, as well as I believe also who you will be chatting with. And I will be forming those group chats, so you don't have to worry about that. I will be in the first round of chats just to make sure that everyone signs on and just make sure things are running smoothly. If we have issues with WeChat IDs, I can fix those. After the first week, though, I will remove myself. Um, if you have any further questions, please email, call, or text, reach at me. My information should be at the bottom of any of these official looking emails you sent me. They'll all look the same with the masthead here and then the title here. So they all are uniform. You can contact me through any of these means at the bottom. I don't really have a preference. That's up to you. But again, thank you so much for volunteering with us, and we appreciate it.